You can sit in therapy every week for months, do the homework, learn the communication skills, and still end up deciding to end the relationship. And here's the truth, that doesn't mean therapy failed. It actually might mean it worked. Listen, you all, sometimes two people walk into therapy hoping for an absolute miracle. But what they leave with is actually clarity, closure, and the courage to walk away. I'm Angie D. Lee, intimacy coach and therapist. And today we're talking about a topic that a lot of people don't want to admit. Therapy isn't always about fixing a relationship. Sometimes it's about finding the healthiest way to move forward, even if that means apart. In today's video, we'll explore why some relationships can't be saved, how therapy can still be a success, and what emotional freedom can look like after letting go. So let's first talk about why therapy can't save every relationship. Here are some of the reasons therapy can't fix it. First, one partner isn't truly invested. They're just coming to appease the other partner. Second, your core values are fundamentally different, such as like kids, religion, and just overall lifestyle choices. Third, unresolved trauma or abuse patterns make safety impossible. So the love is there, but trust is gone and cannot be rebuilt. One or both partners want out, but fear guilt or judgment. I've worked with clients who have had traumatic pasts, and their partners have tried every way to support them. But sometimes it's just not enough because they are still learning how to navigate that partner's past. And sometimes they're not fully equipped or even have the capacity to deal with it anymore. Then I also have some clients who are just overly exhausted with just the process of talking and trying to work it out. And they just feel like I've tried everything and I'm really just here to see if therapy will fix this. But again, it's not about fixing. If you're already under the impression that the marriage is dead or the relationship is dead, then your behaviors is just going to follow that mindset. So with that being said, a relationship is only as strong as the weakest commitment in the room. Next, let's talk about what success in therapy really looks like, even if you break up. So let's start by shifting the frame. Better self-awareness, clearer communication, ability to set and hold boundaries, understanding what you need in future relationships. Here's an analogy for you. If you go to physical therapy for a knee injury and your therapist tells you that running marathons would cause permanent damage, you don't say therapy failed. You thank them for saving your future mobility. The next thing we're going to discuss is the emotional hurdle, such as grief, guilt, and the social pressure. Why people feel like they failed if therapy ends in separation. There's this cultural messaging that if you just tried hard enough, how to process grief in a way that honors the relationship that was, without romanticizing it. Here's a quote for you. Ending a relationship in a healthy way can be more loving than staying in it in a toxic way. Let's also discuss how to know when it's time to let go. Here are some signs that therapy is leading towards a healthy ending rather than repair. You've tried tools consistently and nothing shifts. Your sessions are focusing more on managing separation than reconnection. You both feel relief at the thought of ending things. Respect and empathy have eroded beyond repair. This isn't about giving up easily. It's about making a conscious, informed choice. So if you're in therapy right now and wondering if it's working, remember the goal of therapy is growth, not guarantees. Your worth isn't defined by whether the relationship lasts. Now, have you ever had therapy lead you to a breakup? What did you learn about yourself during the process? Share in the comments. Your story might be what someone else needs to hear today. Now, if you find this helpful, subscribe for more conversations about love, intimacy, and emotional freedom. See you next time.